Hello, hello, intuitive friend. Welcome, welcome. First and foremost, I want to say hi to each and every one of you, my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Uh, as you know, I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And today I'm going to do a live. And the first thing I want to share is for those of you who are watching this live after the live stream, all I'm doing today is just doing a quick 5-minute personal reading here for the question that I have at the top of the thumbnail. Okay. And so, what I would ask you to do is, if you would like to take a look at the live stream, this is fantastic. You can join me next time. Of course, you need to be subscribed to my channel, and you could take a look at the playlist. I have the May readings are up. The April readings are there too for those of you who are kind of just interested and curious about last month. But now we are in May, so all the May readings are there. So the monthly May readings are on my channel. The couples mid-April through mid-May readings are also up, as well as the singles mid-April to mid-May readings are already there. So take a look at the playlists and enjoy. Hopefully I'll be able to see you guys next time. Let's take a look at what I will be doing today as far as channeling is concerned. Today that I'm going to do a 5-minute what will you realize or come to know during this Venus in Aries, which is started yesterday 4:30 and is going to run all the way through June 6th. Please remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. One question, and the only question that I'll be channeling today for free, 5 minutes for my subscribers as a way of saying thank you for your love, your support, and your loyalty is the following. What you will realize or come to know, what will you come to realize and come to know, focusing on this Venus in Aries, okay? Please note, if you're contacted for a reading, it is not me. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. I allow potential clients to contact me, not the other way around, so don't get scammed. Legal disclaimer here, readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting a licensed, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay. Please note, intuitive friends, the 15 intuitive friends which received a 5-minute reading yesterday, and that would be including you, Devisha. You were here yesterday, so thank you so much for popping up. But today, only those that did not receive a 5-minute reading yesterday are free to join today. Now, for those of you who were here yesterday and would like to invite your friends to the live, please do so. Just so you know, they do need to be subscribed to the channel in order to participate, okay? All right. So let's So for those of you who are watching, welcome. Let me just all right, so I'm just writing here something on the chat very quickly. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just letting those of you know that are on getting on the live stream now that you are more than welcome to join, only if you didn't join yesterday, okay? Please feel free to join during the next new topic. So the topic today is the same one that I had yesterday, which is what you will realize or come to know during this Venus in Aries. Okay. So if you are interested in that topic, please feel free to join the live stream. So welcome, welcome. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box and click on those links there. Just so you know that I'm also on Patreon. So if you're interested in more content that is exclusive, that is not on my YouTube channel, then feel free to take a look at the affordable tiers, tier 1 and tier 2 membership. And if you're interested in just purchasing the drops on my Patreon shop, then feel free to take a look at the Patreon shop section. That being said, yesterday was super, super busy. Yesterday, I did about 15 readings live, which was fantastic. Today, chances are I'm coming on at the same time I did yesterday. So I will continue to come on different times so that those of you who are in different time zones or in different countries, such as the Philippines, France, and many other countries, you guys watch me from different parts of the world. Hello, Prob. How are you? Yes, of course, I'll add you to the list. So for those of you who will see me on doing the live at, which is like the same topic, but just in different time zones or different, time slots, that's the reason why I'm doing that. Okay, so I'm trying to bring more time zones for those of you who watch me from different countries. Okay. All right, so let us start the reading, and our first intuitive friend is a current subscriber. And thank you so much, Prop, for joining the live today. Let me just write list. Actually, let me just write now, actually, because I'll be doing your reading now. And today, what I'm going to be focusing on, there we go. So I have you on there. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel with your friends now, since I'm on, so they could come on and stop by if they'd like. Okay. So as you all know, and I spoke about this yesterday, but some of you, again, you weren't on the live yesterday. So it's going to sound a little bit repetitious for those that are watching and you were with me yesterday. So just have this as a review. For those of you who weren't with us and joined us yesterday, well, listen, Venus is now in Aries, okay? Now, Venus is now in this fire energy as of April 30th, and that's going to run all the way through for about 78 days, give or take here, until June 6th, okay? That being said, hello, welcome. Hi, Peace. Please take a look at the chat and read the question that I'll be channeling today. If that question sounds good to you, then you're more than welcome to join the list, okay? So for those of you that are joining, and especially for those of you who are new subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by. Please feel free to read the question that I am channeling. I'm not doing personal readings. If you're interested, though, in personal readings, just take a look down below in the description box, and all my information is there, okay? All right, so let's take a look here, Prob. What's going on, or actually, what will you come to realize, or what will you come to know during this Venus in Aries, which is going to take place, which is taking place now. Sorry about that. Which is taking place now as of April 30th, all the way through June 6th, okay? What will you realize or come to know? All right, let's see what's coming through. For you, Prob, you have envy, cornucopia, and temple path, okay? So what I'm getting here in regards to this energy of envy, cornucopia, and temple path, especially with envy, I feel here that where you're going to come to realize is that you're not going to allow your desires to be compromised. You're not going to settle for less, okay? I do feel that perhaps right now at this moment in time, things may start during this Venus and Aries, may start flourishing, they may start moving. Okay, you may have a potential either glow up or things improving. Now, here's the thing, not everyone who watches you progress and glow will be so Anashum, yes, you're going to be added to the list. So sorry. So I'm just going to write list and then I'm going to write number 2. And then those of you who would like to take part, please feel free to. Now remember, as long as you didn't take part yesterday, you're more than welcome to do that today, okay? So let me do that. And by the way, let me also, because now we're having more people join, I'm going to do my 5-minute counter here. So, Prob, what I'm getting here for you is that number one, people can start, like once you start your improvement or things start glowing up for you, there may be people here who may be a little bit either jealous or not so thrilled that things are going in your favor. Okay, so there may be kind of like a little bit of haters in the shadows. Okay, now what I'm also getting here, especially because Venus influences love, romance, fertility, which is growth, career, and finances, okay, and how you value either yourself or how you value your connections. I feel that you're going to realize here that you no longer need to settle, whether that's settle financially, meaning like being in a place where you're not valued or you're not being paid the adequate amount, or you're not compensated as you should. I think that there may be here some shifts in ways that you will either start thinking about how to increase your earning potential or increase those things that you are hoping, wishing, dreaming, and calling in your energy field, because cornucopia is about fertility. Cornucopia is about abundance and growth. And I feel here for you that during this Venus in Aries, which is going to last all the way to June 6th, you may have help from above, whether this above is whatever or whichever your religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs may be. Maybe your higher self, and maybe loved ones who've crossed over, whichever your belief system may be. But I do feel that there is this sense here that the universe is going to be working in your favor, especially with Venus being in this fire energy, because Venus in fire is all about being proactive. It's about feeling the sense of spark or the sense of confidence, okay? It's also the sense of you being motivated to put into action or to create an action plan that you want to start seeing in abundance, that you want to start reaping the rewards, okay? That being said, let's see what else is coming through. Now, remember here, especially with envy, okay, this could be self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs as well. You realizing that these, or looking at the glass half empty rather than half full, is not allowing you, look at that, that would just popped out of the, yeah, exactly what I was just saying. Two of Swords, that, that there's this kind of like you don't see a way out in something, or you don't see the relief in something, or you don't see the improvement on something. And this envy card could be you are being your worst enemy right now, in the sense of the fact that you could be looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. Okay. And so what I'm getting here for you is that there's this shift that either needs to occur or that you're actually going to put into action. You're no longer going to be in this lack mindset. And you may walk away from this energy and start focusing more on abundance. Start focusing more about the Empress energy in tarot, which, by the way, is ruled by, look at that, exactly what I just said, ruled by Venus. Okay, so it's all about you putting into motion and into action, like I said at the top of the reading, an action plan that's going to create this momentum and growth and move forward in those areas where you feel that you need to move and grow and expand. Okay. Now, remember the Empress energy, which is one that I always have this energy connected to this cornucopia, is not a fast moving energy. It's a slow moving energy. Hello, Nana. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Welcome. So this cornucopia is about that kind of Empress energy. And just so you know, Empress energy is slow moving energy. So whatever action that you're going to do, even if you act on it tomorrow, or even if you tweak your action plan and start rearranging things so that it could expand, it may take some time in order to do so. So here with the Magician, remember the Magician is ruled by Mercury. Now I do want to mention this, since it's coming out in your reading here, Prop, and that is on May 10th, Mercury will be in Taurus. So maybe very good idea for you to start thinking about the way that you're going to communicate, whether that is the communication of manifestation, whether that's the communication of how you speak to yourself, whether it's the clarity of the mind that you will need in order for you to step away from this Two of Swords energy. But Mercury is entering Taurus on May 10th, okay? And so there's this energy coming across here for you, Prab, to be in awareness that you are the pilot of your airplane. You are the captain of your ship, and how you choose to move and how you choose to make those moves, whether that is, again, having to do with the clarity of mind that Mercury rules or influences, or the communication aspect of it, how you communicate those things and those desires that maybe you haven't been communicating as easily. Look what just popped out of the deck. By the way, you have two cards there, which I'll read for you. It's something that you need to kind of like put hands-on approach. Now, if you have been very proactive, then that's great. This is talking about you continuing in that path. But now you're going to have, in a way, this planetary support, because Venus being in Aries is that fire energy. You may have this extra fired up, pumped up energy, this burning desire to really raise your confidence and put into action the things that you feel that, listen, I need to continue putting the effort. I need to continue to do this, or you know what, this isn't working yet. So let me shift some things around. Let's take a look here, Prob, at your advice. You have step boldly. And you also have here redemption. I'll talk about this one first because this is the one that was showing itself first. It says staying in your comfort zone limits your options. Remember that I was just talking about that. If you feel that you've been doing something the same way over and over again and you're getting the same results, this may be the time when Venus in Aries is going to give you the confidence to do something a little bit different to see if you could get some different results. It says take the leap, and the world's complexity and diversity will bring you more unexpected rewards and surprises. Exactly what I was talking about here with this cornucopia and this this Magician card, which is ruled by Mercury. Remember, the Magician creates. It's about action. It's not about just sitting and wondering and hoping, or doing one thing and hoping it works. It's really being proactive with not only the action, physical action, but also the mental and energetic action that you're putting into being able to allow yourself to receive that abundance from the universe. Okay. You have here redemption also, Prob, and it says you are called to offer redemption, but the universe reminds you not to abandon your ground out of sympathy. Redemption is about guiding others upward, not being consumed by their negativity. And how this is coming across, especially with this envy card, and I mentioned it at the top of the reading. There may be people in your social circle or your surrounding that may look as if they are on your team, but secretly or subconsciously are a bit jealous or wish they had what you have. And you might think, well, why would they be jealous of, what I have, But again, it could be a person who just sees, thinks that the grass is greener. And guess what? They're looking at your grass and they're like, guess what? Prob's grass is greener than mine, even if that's not what your reality or perception may be. So, again, that's that. I'm also getting to be just vigilant about the people that you feel that really aren't on your team, or if there's anything here that may come up during Venus and Aries where someone may say the wrong thing due to all that fire that I was talking about, because during that fire period where Venus is going to be in for quite a while until June 6th, people tend to be like rushed to judgment. They to be a little bit more impatient. They tend to be more impatient. They tend to be more impulsive. They may act before they speak. And so there may be here someone who may ask for an apology, or it may be you asking for an apology. However, this may resonate for you. This is talking about if you feel a person or a situation is negative, you don't have to take part of it. You can accept an apology and decide to go your separate ways. Okay, so there's something here about you not feeling guilty if you feel that you need to break away from connections that you are not being valued, or situations where you're not being valued here by either someone, a group of people, or a situation. Okay, Prob, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. All right. Well, thank you so much for all of you who are joining and giving those thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you're very welcome, Prop. Just a quick note here. Remember, soon I'm going to do these free readings, but they're going to be membership only here on YouTube. So I hope that you can join. There's going to be more than just that. I'm going to have different tiers. So I'm just kind of letting you know ahead of time that may be what is coming up here in the near future. So if you really like and you've seen that these readings have been, these 5-minute readings have been quite accurate for whatever situation may resonate with you, that may be something that you may think about here once I have the membership platform here on YouTube. Okay, so hope to see you then as well. And by the way, that's going to be a monthly, it would be a monthly subscription. Okay. All right. That being said, let's take a look at our next intuitive friend here. And we have Anashum. Welcome, my dear. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you that are watching, welcome. If you are a new subscriber, please let us know so that we can give you a warm welcome. And if you are a new subscriber, my name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, or if you want to schedule either a short recorded reading or a longer 20-minute recorded reading, all that information is down below in the description box. So take a look at that for yourself, okay? That being said, I also have my Patreon platform. Wow, this deck is so thick that I have to do it in like little miniature parts, the shuffling. So yeah, there we go. And by the way, I have this deck here, which I've mentioned before, but I'll mention again. I purchased this deck with the donations that have come to the channel. And so this is a deck that came through those donations. So for those of you who have added a thank you on my Venmo link, I greatly appreciate it. Okay. All right. That being said, Ashram, let's take a look at what you may be realizing or that you may come to know during this Venus in Aries. Okay. Now, the great part about Venus in Aries is that it creates this sense of motivation, confidence, this gut level, inner confidence type of energy. It propels us to put things into action. But it also, on the challenging side, may create a kind of action now and think later. Okay. It may create this energy of rushing to judgment. It may create this energy about being hot tempered or having a very short patience span. Okay. Or, feeling triggered easily. So that's one of the things that, we need to look at. Everything has a glow and a grow. So that's just how life is. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. What will you potentially realize or come to know during this Venus in Aries? And you have here the Garden Gate and empowerment, okay? And what I'm feeling here for you, Ashum, through the Garden and the Gate, like I was just talking about here, well, Venus influences different areas. It influences love, romantic, and non romantic love. Okay. That's just self love or the connections that we have with other people, like friends, family, loved ones. Okay. It also connects to growth. All right. To abundance, to fertility. That's very much connected to Venus. It also is about self worth. Okay. What you value within yourself and how you want, to be valued by others. Okay. It's your heartfelt desire as well. And this could be in any area, as well as career and finance. So the garden and the gate is saying to me here energetically that as Venus is in Aries, you are going to start thinking about, contemplating, about making moves, about getting out of your comfort zone. Okay. So during this time, potentially here for you, there is this energy between April 30th all the way through June 6th that's going to help you feel more comfortable in you getting out of your comfort zone in an area where you feel that it hasn't been improving or hasn't been progressing as quickly enough as you would like, or that's feeling a little bit stagnant. So the garden and the gate is this energy of letting down your guard and allowing yourself to walk in to a time, okay, right now at this moment in time, where you feel more empowered, where you are really connecting to that fiery, spirit, that gut level feeling, that ignited sense of passion within yourself to really step forward and have the bravery and the courage to say, you know what, I'm going to not settle for less. I am definitely going to step out and, say what I need to say or do the things that I need to do in order to reclaim my value or my worth in an area where that may not be showing itself at its highest peak. Okay. Now, I'm also getting here for you, Ashum, for you to work with this full moon energy that's coming up in the month of May. This would be a great opportunity for you to connect with that full moon energy and work on even just like on a daily basis. So I'm getting full moon energy, and then I'm also getting another message for you, and that is to work on your self confidence by having or saying daily affirmations. So you can look through Pinterest or you can look through different platforms and look through daily affirmations that call to your soul, that make you feel like, okay, this, is kind of like the script that I need to say to myself, looking at the mirror or just through meditation, say to myself so that I can feel more empowered and more connected to my solar plex chakra. Okay. All right. So very well done. So if this is something you already do, then no worries. This was just talking about you being able to continue those daily affirmations. And remember, there are many ways to manifest. Okay. So there are many different tools. So the more you can add on to that, and do consistently, the more that you will feel like you can break out of this guarded energy and really walk out of your comfort zone. You have here the Ace of Cups. I mean, listen, beautiful energy, with the Four of Cups. So I feel here this Venus in Aries is going to help you not only increase your confidence, it's going to get you out of the blahs. Okay, the Four of Cups is the sense of dissatisfaction or feeling a little bit disillusioned by something, by someone, or by an environment. Okay, So this could be something that you may be feeling now, or this could be something here that you may feel at some point during Venus and Aries. And this is saying, get yourself out of this energy, because I feel that this is connected more to this garden and the gate, where we have a person who seems a little bit more guarded, a person who seems a little bit more reserved and feeling more comfortable in their comfort zone, but also dissatisfied or disillusioned by certain things emotionally. And so during this Venus and Aries, I feel for you that you are going to embark on a new beginning. Now, we do have here the heart. So this is like a new fired up energy of you putting in the action to emotionally outgrow old patterns and really walk into a period of more of this confidence and really feel your way through that, like not just kind of like, oh yeah, well, whatever, kind of like really empower yourself with that sense of self-confidence. Ace of Cups is also an energy of love as well. Okay, so this could be a new relationship, new connections. Like, remember, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be non-romantic. So connecting more with friends, connecting more with people that you work with, being more open and more receptive to, again, coming out of your comfort zone and allowing you, I'm getting something here having to do with trust. So maybe even kind of, letting down your guard here in regards to being able to trust others and being able to connect with others from a heart space. Let's see what else is coming through for you in regards to advice. And whomever wants to go next, you're more than welcome to add yourself to the list, as long as you didn't participate yesterday. Okay. So Asuman, you have, look at this, warrior spirit, exactly what I was talking about, that fiery energy. And there's something here between, I'm getting like there's like a little bit of static, right? And this is how it's coming across to me intuitively. So of course, this could be symbolic, okay? But what I'm getting here is there's a little bit of staticky type of energy between what you are thinking and the action that you're putting towards, or the consistent action towards whatever it is that you are pushing towards, and your belief, like you really believing that you have already what you are trying to attract or what you are attracting. Because law of like I always say to everyone, or I even say this to my clients, right? um Law of attraction is one thing, law of resonance is another. So you may be manifesting, you may be calling into your energy what you are desiring and what you're yearning, but are you in the same vibrational frequency of that which you are trying to attract? So you need to become, and need in your mind believe that you already have all those things that you are looking and searching for, right? Because if it's hard to manifest from this energy, from this Four of Cups, okay? Manifesting from a Four of Cups is more of a lack mindset. Okay. So there's something here about you bringing the frequency up to that same frequency of law and attraction, so that you can continue to improve in those areas. And again, new beginning is coming up. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are in a connection. Then this is wonderful. This is just, things are going to be more passionate. There's going to be reignited passion. There's going to be more connection, more emotional connection. There could be here even the sense of just, maybe doing things a little different and spicing things up in a connection. Now, if you are single, this is talking about that you can be more open at this time during Venus and Aries to be more proactive in regards to, being in places where you can meet people who are single just like you, or allow, yourself to be open to, maybe even asking your friends, listen, if you know anyone who's single, hey, let me know, just being that type of, being a little bit more forward with that energy. Okay. Warrior spirit says you are being, and this is your advice here, you are being called to show your unyielding will, where every conflict in life becomes a providing ground for your resilience. So again, this Four of Cups, instead of looking at things that may have happened to you, looking at from a lens of things happening for you. There's a reason here why certain things may have happened, even if they may not have felt fantastic. Because guess what? We grow through tough times. Okay. We grow and we learn lessons when things are not perfect. Okay. So this is this energy. And yes, those things may have hurt you to a point where you may have been more guarded. But during this Venus in Aries, this is saying increase the self-confidence, work with that full moon that's coming in May, continue to do your daily affirmations or manifestations, and be more open and receptive to new change, right? It says here, you must hold your ground no matter the external pressure. You already possess all the tools to fight this battle. Just trust your abilities, okay? And trusting your abilities has a lot to do with you, being in your power, believing in your power, standing in your power, and connecting with a sense of self-confidence where it's to a point where even if, listen, because I'm single also, kind of saying to yourself, and also working on yourself, okay? Venus in Aries, really working on yourself and making those changes that need to be made within yourself, just maybe your perspective on love and how you may be thinking about, love, or how you may be thinking about how things are going in your career or how things are going in your finances, okay? So I'm getting here this energy where it's like you need to kind of really be in the energy in order to continue to attract that energy towards you. So beautiful energy here for you. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if you may meet someone during this time with this Ace of Cups. Now, listen, this reading is not about who you may meet. That would be more of a private reading. But because the Ace of Cups is there, I would say, and because the Four of Cups, there's a lot of water here. I would say that maybe this person may be a water sign, especially with this full moon here. So you may be open to a connection here or a friendship where the person may have water in their astrological natal chart. Maybe they're a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in their sun, moon, rising Venus, fifth or seventh house, which houses, which are all about connections. Okay, they're Juno also. Okay, could be, or their Venus. All right. So hopefully this message has resonated with you. Don't forget, I hope you made some notes there for yourself. And again, this is about you taking the action of letting down your guard during this Venus in Aries. All right, Ashraman, I hope these messages have been insightful for you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Please share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls and continue to be subscribed to our channel. Just so you know, I do have the singles reading up already. So take a look at that. I want to say it's as the feature because I just posted it as a feature on the channel. But you could always take a look at the playlist as well. All right. And I also have the May readings up also. So they're all there. All right. Thank you so much, Ashman, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. All right. So Nana, thank you so much for joining. Prab, thank you so much for joining. Ashram, so thank you so much for joining. And of course, Nana, I greatly appreciate your help in volunteering to add people to the list. So thank you so much. For those of you who have been watching this live quietly in the background, just want to introduce myself to each and every one of you. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. Though that credentials, you're going to see it on my website. So I have a website, so you can take a look at that. You could also take a look at my services. And if you're interested in a very quick recorded reading, please take a look down below in the description box. Or if you're looking for something a little bit more, that's also there. So those are the two options there for you. Okay. If you want something really extensive, then that you can take a look also on my website. All right. That being said, this Venus in Aries, I mean, listen, it's going to hit everyone differently, obviously. I am ruled by Venus in my sun and in my rising. Okay, so I am a Taurus sun and a Libra rising. And of course, as you know, Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. So all this fire in Aries, where Venus is at right now, is definitely, definitely has me more like chatty than the usual. And of course, my birthday's coming up also. So that also has me in like, hey, this Taurus season. So yeah. Oh, Nana, you're Libra rising also. Yeah. Yeah, we get along. I get along so well with Libras. And and I always tell like people that I know that are Libras, I'm like, yeah, we connect because of that Venus. So I completely get it. Yeah. But again, that's only one of, remember, your astrological chart has so much information, okay? It has so much information for you to work with. And but yeah, so I'm a Taurus sun and a Venus, but in a Libra rising. So yeah. All right. So we're getting off to a good start. I feel like it's a little slow today. And that may be because at this time, those countries that have a huge like 12-hour difference in our time zones, they are sleeping right now. Then it's 4 o'clock in the morning somewhere, and it's 4 in the afternoon here where I'm at in New York. Nana, I don't know if I've ever asked you this, Nana, but where are you from? Where are you watching from? And if I did, I'm so sorry, because you know that I have like, I do so many readings with so many people from all over, which is such a blessing. Thank you so much, guys. We have made 1K, and of course, that's thanks to you. Lebanon. Wow. Wow, you are far. Lebanon. Wow, thank you so much. So it's night there. So what time is it there? Is it 4 o'clock in the morning? What time is it in Lebanon right about now? 11 p.m. Oh, okay. So cool. So there's about a kind of like, so yeah, kind of about like a 7-hour difference or something like that. 8-hour difference or something at night. Yeah. Wow. Well, listen, Nana, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, that's why I'm coming on different time zones. I mean, different times because of that, because, and I also have the flexibility with my job and my career. Actually, my career, not my job. I have a higher degree. I have a master's degree in my career, but yeah, that's why like I have the flexibility in my career where I can actually be able to come on here with you guys. And oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nana. She just wrote, I love being here with you. Ah, thank you so much. I don't know if a lot of people are going to come on now, but we shall see. If you are interested in a private reading, feel free to take a look at the, excuse me, at the credentials down below. And you could always reach out to me through lexatarot@gmail.com. That's lexatarot@gmail.com. All right, I'm going to be here only for 5 more minutes. All right, let's make it 10 more minutes. So in 10 more minutes, I will be leaving because I'll be working on great content for you guys for the channel. So I just popped on very quickly here. I'm a trainer coach. It says, not me, I'm just reading Nana's I'm a trainer coach working in the mornings, so I have free time. All right, awesome. Thank you. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining. Feel free to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. So I'm going to be here for 10 more minutes. That gives an opportunity for those of you who just stumbled across my channel. It gives you guys the 5 minutes grace period between joining the channel and actually coming on as well. All right. I hope all of you are able to join me once I do memberships here on the channel. All right. I'm going to be working on some new contents. The couples readings are up already. Single readings are up. May readings are up. So I think I'm going to work on a little bit. Actually, I'm going to finish the there's one that I'm doing about no contact acts. I need to finish that series. So I'm going to be doing that in a couple of minutes. So for those of you who are here and who are watching, please feel free to jump in. I'm only going to be here 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to be working on the channel. Remember that the question that I'm channeling here for free for about 5 minutes, and by the way, I do have my little timer here, is what you'll realize or come to know during this Venus in Aries, which is April 30th all the way through June 6th. Okay. All right. So my intuitive friends, we have 3 more minutes. So in the 3 more minutes that we have before I log off, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. It is because of you that we've been able to make this channel into a 1K channel. So of course, I am, my humble thanks to you. And I also wrote a little thank you to each and every one of you in our community post. So if you can take a look at that, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you've read that. And of course, I value each and every one of you. Listen, your thumbs up, your comments that you place when you watch one of the uploads, the you sharing my channel with someone that you feel may benefit from these types of messages, all of that really helps the algorithm of our channel, but it also creates a larger and stronger community here on Lexa Tarot. So again, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Chances are I might come on tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Friday, so definitely I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do more like super nighttime, like really late at night. So I may do that. So if you like, just join me there tomorrow if you haven't had the opportunity to join this new topic yet. So until then, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you soon.